Two big stories developing right now. The Salmonella Outbreak in chicken sickening hundreds of people over 18 states. The CDC calling back medical experts furloughed by the government shutdown to handle it. Exactly what's going on here and what are the symptoms, what people can do.
You know, this is very concerning. I was talking to CDC about this last night, and this is one of those outbreaks they're worried about. The reason is the number of people hospitalized by the salmonella is higher than they would expect. And the strains of the organism, many of them are resistant to antibiotics. So you want to know the symptoms: fever, nausea, cramps, diarrhea. If you're having that within 3 days of eating chicken, you want to make sure you get seen. If you're very young, very old, have a medical condition, you're at risk of this infection going to your blood. So you need to get treated.
Yes, when you see these symptoms, don't take it lightly. Don't
that's
just
right.
take it as a flu.
And you can prevent this by cooking your chicken thoroughly. And that's critical.
And you've said this over to not to wash your chicken.
Don't wash your chicken. You're going to spray germs around your kitchen. Just cook it thoroughly.
Okay, let's talk.
And a California chicken producer must explain today how it will fix a salmonella problem. The Agriculture Department is threatening to close 3 poultry plants owned by Foster Farms. They are linked to a nationwide outbreak. The USDA is concerned about sanitary conditions. At one plant, 25% of the chicken samples tested positive for salmonella. 278 people in 17 states have gotten sick since March. Now to a story you're seeing first on CBS this morning involving food safety. Consumer Reports is out with its most comprehensive testing ever on meat and poultry. It finds potentially harmful bacteria in 97% of chicken breasts examined nationwide. Urvashi Rangan is the magazine's director of consumer safety and sustainability. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this is stunning, this number of 97%. How did you do this test? What exactly did you find?
Well, we went out into the nation at 26 different states, shopped for 316 raw chicken breasts. We did find 97% of one of the 6 bacteria that we looked for that can all be potentially harmful. But even more concerning, about half of those were resistant to 3 or more antibiotic classes, making them multiple drug resistant.
Is it just me, or does there always seem to be a problem with chicken? Really, every time we turn around, there's something with chicken. So I want to know, what should we be buying? What should we be doing?
Well, in terms of foodborne illness and disease, chicken is a big culprit out there, and people should be really careful when they're out there buying their chicken. You should handle it carefully. You should make sure that you buy it first in the store with a plastic bag. And there is no better choice out there. When we looked at all of the data out there, there's no better choice when it comes to safety. However, for other things, for other production practices, things like organic, other welfare labels do provide value. But what people don't really realize is that the natural label actually means nothing, and often confuse it for those labels.
So what do you do if you think you may have bought chicken and have maybe chicken at home right now that might be included here?
Well, what you want to do is at least be very vigilant about how you handle that chicken. You want to use really careful practices in the chicken. You don't want to put your chicken in the sink and pour the faucet on it. You want to use a dedicated cutting board and put that right in the dishwasher. All the way through, from when you buy it in the store to you serve it on your plate, you want to exercise really good hygiene.
And cook it.
And cook it.
Because who is eating raw chicken?
Well, that was the other statistic we found, was that 37% of people own a meat thermometer, but the majority of people think they cook it to 165 degrees. You can't know unless you have a thermometer.
Urvashi Rangan, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Foster Farms processing plants linked to the widespread salmonella outbreak can stay open, at least for now. The USDA had threatened to shut down the facility unless major changes were made. Foster Farms says it has initiated new food safety controls, but food safety inspectors will continue intensified sampling for at least the next 90 days. Nearly 300 people have been sickened so far.